just be scanning. For example, for orthodontics, we could choose non-restorative, go directly to scan. But today we are also doing a design. So I have 1-4 prepped on the model, so I do 1-4, and it's a crown. I could also do abutments, inlays, onlays, veneers, small bridges. Then I'll choose the library, but of course I could also always use the pre-op if I already have a nice existing crown with good anatomy. I can scan that beforehand and use the same anatomy in the new restoration. Or also it's of course also possible to just mirror the anatomy from one side to another. And these are the materials at the moment for our system. And today we're using the Lava Ultimate block. And it has the translucency. For the crown it's quite often low. And then the shade A2, good for everyone. And I'll first show from my mouth how it works. Because of course it's an intro scanner, usually used in mouth, not... rather, it's so dirty, so I will rather put it in my own mouth.
Very fast, yeah.
Very fast.
I have seen others like that.
And anytime, if you want to have a break, you can go and, or patient needs a break, you can just interrupt and then just click again and go and continue the scanning. So when you learn how to use it, it's really fast to move in the mouth. Those who use it every day in work, they say it's for them less than a minute to scan a full arch. And in scanner we have two buttons, so with the upper one we start and stop scanning, and with the lower one we go between different modes, now hidden behind the printer, but we can go between the upper and lower jaw and the bite scan. And also we can do things like this remotely. I want to see it with the colors, I just rotate my scanner, and if after scanning I want to check did I miss somewhere, I can also turn on the blue colors. I like to use them to data density. So now it really shows with blue where I didn't scan, so if I find some spots I missed, I could go and continue there. And now I want, or one more thing. So also after you have scanned, you can go and check which color I have on which. So here where I have more yellow, I have D shade, and then here where I have more white spots, there I have bleached. So it really shows all the spots. So
and colorblind, so it's really hard for me to get the colors.
And then also to delete the scan, I can do remotely from the scanner if it asks OK or cancel, so OK the upper button. So the idea that no need to touch the mouse while scanning. But let's go back to our 1.4. I use this special scan module mode, a dim icon here to dim the light a bit, so it's easier to scan some shiny models when we have light around. So when I scan, I always look on the screen. When I hear this sound, I know it scans. If I go away, I don't hear it anymore, so I know it stopped scanning. And I just need to go back somewhere where I already scanned. and I always look on the image on the left, so now I can see that I'm filling the contacts and I know I have scanned enough. And then after I have scanned, especially at the beginning, you want to be really sure, did I do well or not? You can also always check with those blue colors, where did you miss, and go and refill those holes. So it shows with blue where I didn't scan, but I can check that there's no blue on my prep or at the contact points, so I know my scan is good enough. And then again from the lower button, I continue to the next step, to the antagonist. And just to show more cool things, if you scan something accidentally, usually tongue or cheek, your finger, no need to start from the beginning. You activate from the lower button the delete function, and then when you go to the same spot again without the tongue or cheek, it will rescan that area. And then again from the lower button, I continue to the last step, but it's the bite scan. I ask patient to bite together and scan from the side to get the bite. I start always on the upper jaw, and on top of the crown or the crown that it's prepped, and I keep the scanner quite still and wait for the click, and then I move to the lower one, and when I hear click and see my model pops in to the both sides, I know I've scanned enough for the bite. So this would be